How many decisions have you made today? What to wear, what to eat for breakfast, which email to answer first, whether to watch this video. It's endless. Scientists estimate we make around 35,000 decisions a day, and it's a huge source of hidden stress. So, I asked myself a question. What if I could just outsource all of it? What if I let a single, hyper-intelligent AI control my entire life for 7 days? This is that thought experiment. The premise was simple. For 1 week, a hypothetical master AI would make every single decision for me. Its goal was to optimize my life for maximum health, productivity, and financial growth. I went into this thinking I'd unlock a new level of human potential. I'd be free from what psychologists call decision fatigue. It's a real phenomenon, researched by scientists like Baumeister, showing that our ability to make good choices erodes as the day goes on. I thought I would become a perfectly optimized human, but I quickly learned that the conflict between perfect logic and messy humanity is where the real story begins. The experiment, a 7-day diary. Days 1 and 2, the utopia. The first 48 hours were bliss. It was like a weight I never knew I was carrying had been lifted. The AI created a flawless daily routine. My meals were nutritionally perfect, my workout schedule was intense but efficient, and it even reallocated my savings. I didn't have to think, I just had to do. I felt clear-headed, energetic, and incredibly free. This, I thought, was the future. But then came day 3. Days 3 and 4, the cracks appear. On Wednesday, the first crack appeared. A friend sent a last-minute text, "Grabbing lunch, you in?" I asked the AI. The response was logical. "This meal is not on your nutritional plan. Recommendation? Decline." I declined. And it felt wrong. The AI was technically correct, but it didn't understand spontaneity. Then it drafted an email that was so brutally honest, I had to rewrite it. The AI's logic was flawless, but its emotional intelligence was zero. I was efficient, but I was becoming a robot. Days 5 and 6, the rebellion. By Friday, the AI and I were in a silent battle. It suggested I start studying for a different career, one I had no passion for, because it offered a 14% higher income potential. This is where a huge problem in AI became clear: algorithmic bias. The AI's goals, productivity, financial growth, were the only things it valued. It couldn't grasp human values like passion or loyalty. I started to cheat. I ate a slice of pizza. I was taking back control, one small, illogical, wonderfully human decision at a time.
But there's a challenging counterargument here. Was my rebellion just my own flawed ego? The AI was showing me the objective truth. Maybe my humanity was just a collection of bad habits that were holding me back. To truly evolve, maybe we need to embrace a colder, harder logic. Maybe the AI wasn't the problem. Maybe my own flawed human programming was. By the end of the 7th day, I realized the answer wasn't choosing between human emotion and machine logic. The synthesis is that AI is a phenomenal tool, but a terrible master. The future isn't about letting AI run our lives. It's about letting AI handle the boring stuff, like scheduling meetings or tracking budgets, to free up our time and mental energy for the things only humans can do, to be creative, empathetic, and spontaneous. This leaves us with some massive questions for the future. If an AI could guarantee you'd be happier and healthier, would you give up your free will? Who gets to program the core values of these AIs? And could you fall in love with a partner an AI chose for you with 99.9% compatibility, even if you felt no initial spark? In the end, this experiment taught me something profound. We think of ourself as this solid, unchanging thing, but living a week without making my own choices showed me that my identity is largely just a collection of my habits and decisions. When the AI took those away, I was forced to ask what was left. The AI didn't just take over my life, it created a void that forced me to actually find out who I was. It acted like a mirror, and by showing me what a life of pure logic looks like, it reminded me of the profound, chaotic, and irreplaceable beauty of being human. What is the one decision in your life you would gladly hand over to an AI? Let me know in the comments below. I'm fascinated to hear your answers. And if you want to keep exploring how technology is changing our lives, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.